Well, good morning and happy Tuesday, and welcome to Hour 1 of Unscripted here on Fox 49. I'm Blake Haynes.
And I'm Maddie Conklin. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday. I know I feel like we're always on Tuesdays together, and it's always just so weird because I'm like, I wasn't on the show yesterday, so it feels like my Monday, but it's not I don't know. Just like time is just the most confusing
Right there
thing
with
ever.
you.
So,
yeah.
What was I going to tell you? Oh, okay. So, we may have talked about this on the show already, but I have been nonstop bothering you about Love Island. You guys.
Yes.
I have
yes,
an
he has.
unhealthy obsession because I think like maybe last week or the week before I brought up how like summer shows are a thing. Like there's just these specific shows that always feels like they come out in the summer. So like now Love Island is one. Big Brother's a big one that starts in a few weeks. America's Got Talent's like always in the summer. There's just like always these like maybe like American Ninja Warrior too. There's like always these like summer specific shows I feel like. And so I don't know, this year I've never actually watched a full season of Love Island. I've really never watched it in general. But I was like, I just need something that's gonna hype me up and get me excited and get me through some of these weeks. And Love Island's what I picked, and oh my gosh. Here's the thing. The reason I love it is because it really feels like now, especially with like the add-on of social media, it's just like this community that you join. And it's all very unhealthy. I realize this.
Like you're living in the villa.
Yes.
But without the perks of the villa.
Yeah, without the perks. Instead, I'm sitting in my home here in Springfield.
Yeah.
Because, oh my gosh, these last few episodes, Sunday night and Monday night, have just been absolutely insane. And Twitter and TikTok have just blown up all about it. And it's just honestly, it's the highlight of my summer so far, I think.
The way you're describing it is like, take me back to the glory days of American Idol, where you'd have to call in and vote for the person.
Yeah.
And then again, you felt like you were part of this community. So if your person got, went to the next round, you're like, everyone understands what I see in this person.
Let me say too, like, I think the current success of Love Island really speaks to the power of streaming because, fun fact, the first, I think, 2 or 3 seasons of the USA version of Love Island, because it originated in the UK, actually was on CBS, and it didn't do very well. And then 3 or 4 seasons ago, they switched to Peacock. And last summer specifically, I don't really know all the ins and outs of why, but like it just like blew up and gained a lot of popularity.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you feel because they switched hosts amid a very tumultuous scandal, they went from Sarah Hyland to Ariana Madix. Do you think that had anything to do with it?
I do and I don't. I think part of it is, one, I think streaming just brings in a completely different audience because I think nowadays, unfortunately, a lot more people are probably more apt to have streaming than like traditional cable per se. So I think like limiting it to something else. And at the time, I don't even think Love Island was streaming anywhere else. So it's like, I think you're limiting your own capabilities. But I don't know what it is. I also really do think, and I just talked about this with the whole Survivor 50 thing also, but it's like, I think the power of social media and that community aspect that's builded really is helping a lot of these shows as well. Like one show specifically that's not related at all last fall that we talked a lot about is like Dancing with the Stars, which has been around for 20 years and it's typically drawn in an older audience, is accrediting a lot of their current success to TikTok because TikTok has garnered this whole new audience for a show like that. And I think that Love Island's kind of similarly doing the same thing. So I think like social media and streaming both probably play a big part in it, but I don't know. It's just very fascinating.
I need to catch up, but what I need you to do is watch the first ever season of the UK version.
I know.
That one sucked me in for like an entire month.
Yes.
It's so good.
Something else that's on streaming right now, and you were telling me, I think you watched like the HBO Max version of this, but the whole thing about the Titan submersible.
There's a new one on Netflix.
There's a new one on Netflix. Jory and I started it yesterday, and then we were kind of like in and out, so we stopped because we really wanted to pay attention. It is, you guys, we got like 30 minutes in. It's fascinating. There's so much I feel like we did not know that I'm like, what in the world?
One thing I found out, they actually did completed a mission to the Titanic in a submersible. I can't say that word.
Submersible. I know it's a hard word.
Prior to the Titan.
Yeah.
It's
There's
very
so much.
interesting.
Oh
It's
my
very
gosh,
intriguing.
yes. Yeah.
You feel so bad for the people that worked for him.
When I finish it, I'm going to
overall.
talk about it more because I am very intrigued by it right now. It's like my latest obsession. But
Yes.
anyway, okay, you guys, some headlines for you this morning. So a hiking challenge on the Appalachian Trail is getting attention outside of the hiking community. So this is called the Half Gallon Challenge. So at the halfway point of the Appalachian Trail, Hikers stop at a little country store and see how quickly they can eat a half gallon of ice cream. That sounds horrible.
It sounds...
The current record is 4 minutes, but the goal is just to finish it all. So far, 50 people this year have completed this challenge, and it's believed that the challenge started about 40 years ago. Experts say hikers may need up to 6,000 calories per day, so some say the challenge is delicious and practical. The entire Appalachian Trail is about 2,200 miles.
I'm sorry.
That sounds horrible. I love ice cream, but that's too much.
Sounds like queasiness on the verge.
Yeah, oh, that's a great way to put it, actually. Yeah, matter of fact, my stomach feels a little queasy after you
all
say
that dairy.
Yeah. No.
Is it the Appalachian?
Appalachian. I don't know. How the heck do you say it? Yeah, I don't know.
Mountains. Isn't there, like, speaking of kind of like the lore of everything, aren't there like monsters in the Appalachian?
I think that's like
like, we've talked about the Yeti, we've talked about Sasquatch.
I think that's a big part of it.
What are they called? Oh, I thought Owen was saying something.
I know.
They're cryptids. Thank you, Kiara.
Yeah.
Cryptids, yeah, and they can like mimic your voice and all that stuff.
That would freak me out. No, thank you.
What, Owen? Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers.
Look it up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just, I'm just like, I don't see how that's like, like you said, just queasy. I don't know how that's beneficial. It's like when Charlie and I talk about Survivor, we're always so confused by like some of the rewards that they get on that show. Because I'm like, you're in Fiji for 20 plus days. You're on this hot island where you're really not eating. And then you're like, Jeff will be like, oh, now you get chocolate dessert or whatever, and I'm like, that just does not sound like what I would want when I haven't eaten. And I'm like, same thing on this trail. Like, if you're like trying to maintain the stamina and like your own health on this hike, like, I don't think I would want just like a bunch of ice cream. I don't know, it's odd.
No protein in it.
Yeah.
You got I guess your 5 days of dairy intake.
Right.
But yeah, you need like protein and stuff to burn off. That would just like sit.
It would be interesting to hear directly from one of the people that's like us to talk with them, just because I would be curious. I'm like, what in the world? Please explain.
Get on that. Okay?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
Let's talk about Will Smith, because that is a name I have not said in quite a long time.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Will Smith, you guys, he has been getting crushed all over social media after he released a new song a few days ago. Here is a clip of it.
Oh no.
I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. However, one person suggested that the song is actually much better at different speeds. So here it is slowed down to 0.75 speed, followed by a sped up version at 1.25 speed.
What in the world?
I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I like pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls. I love pretty girls. Girls, 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 girls.
Okay, I dig the sped up version.
Yeah, me too.
But still, what is this song? What? Like, why did it come to fruition just now?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like, Welcome to Miami. Could have done that one. I don't know.
Yeah, also I'm like, what?
Here Come the Men in Black. Like,
Yeah.
we could have maybe revamped those. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the original video is up on Will's YouTube channel, and sadly, they don't seem to like it because it's only gotten about 700,000 views in just a few days, which sounds like a lot, but for Will Smith, an A-list, once was A-list actor, and he's had the YouTube channel for years now. Not that many views.
Yeah. Well, and it kind of begs like the question of like what is considered viral. You know, like I feel like that's an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Like because now I feel like we attach numbers to everything. So I would like for me I would say like 1 million maybe, but I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
But do I sense a TikTok trend coming?
Oh, for sure. I'm actually like
now
watching
it's
that. I
stuck
was
in my
like,
head.
has there been one? I don't know.
I don't.
Also, I don't. It just feels like a weird like song for him to be singing in his 50s, especially with all the controversy he's had. But whatever, you do you, I guess.
I like pretty girls. Like, is that?
Yeah.
Did he just wake up one night from a dream like that is the next best thing I could do?
Well, and you're bringing out women of one specific stature. I'm like, I just don't know if I agree with that. But you do you again. So
Yes.
He's already been in hot water. Why not jump in some more?
Yeah, just really dive deep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.